lads, Bants with the lads, Bants with the lads, Bants with the lads.
We're not called Bants with the lads.
Okay, hello, this is Bants with the lads again. How are you, Jeff?
How am I? Well, wait, what? Hold on, you cut out then.
Yeah, how you been coping?
The perils of social distancing podcasting. Hello.
I feel like this is going to be an angry episode. No, it is.
Why? Some rantings.
I haven't got any rants, like I said. You were the one that has the rants.
I don't have that many rants.
There's fucking flies everywhere though, I can rant about that.
Really? There's no flies here. Well, not at the moment. Whenever there is a fly, I kill it.
I wish flies on you, Jeff.
Oh, thanks. I don't want flies. I hate flies.
No, they're cute.
Fuck off. Flies are not cute. Flies are a pain in the arse. They buzz around you. And, flies make me feel dirty.
Yeah, because they like sleep in shit and eat shit.
And they eat shit and they throw up on your food and shit.
Mm.
And all this other shit. I don't like flies.
Yeah.
And then I don't like flying ants.
What are they? I don't think I've seen one.
Fuck. I only don't like them because not last year, the year before, I think it was. So when I was at the old place, we had ants coming up in the kitchen.
Oh no.
Because the I can't remember. But like the mortar and the brickwork had like holes in it, so ants were coming from the outside through the wall, coming up out in the kitchen, and it we were putting ant poison in it, but it wasn't just like ants; it was flying ants, and then they were like everywhere in the kitchen. It was horrible. We were putting ant poison down and bleach and everything, like trying to kill them all, and then we realised that there were tiny holes in the brickwork outside.
Oh.
So we were filling that up, but it was like we literally, like the bottoms of the kitchen cabinets.
Yeah.
Like basically, it's just a plank of wood that was attached to the bottom, so there isn't a hole. So like taking that apart, we're like, there can't be an ant's nest underneath, surely. Like it's concrete and stuff. I know. So like we were digging it out, like trying to find where they would come from, taking the backs of cupboards off and stuff. And then it was like, I don't know where they come from, but then they were obviously where they were coming through the wall. Some were coming in the kitchen, and some were going up into the bathroom and stuff. And it's just horrible. And then
how did you deal with it? What was the solution?
Well, we had to fill the holes in the wall. It was like literally we went and checked the wall out the side, and we found the ant's nest. And then you could see them walking up the wall, and it was just like, fuck off. So it's literally filling it and then putting ant poison down.
Didn't you feel bad as a vegetarian, Jeff, doing that?
I didn't say when there's bugs and stuff around the house, and there'll be spiders, and then Jesse's like, "There's a spider," and I'm just like, "Yeah, leave it alone. It's a spider. It's not doing anything."
Well, is he scared of them?
He's not scared of them. Literally, I'll point him out. If there's a spider on the ceiling, I'll be like, "Oh look, it's a spider." And he's like, "Kill it!" And I'm like, "I'm not going to kill it." It's literally. I was like, I'm not killing it. That's a house spider. He lives here now. And it's everything else I'm fine. But it's like ants and flies and just. Well,
because they get in the way.
Flies just make me feel dirty.
Yeah.
You could be, your house could be spotless, and then there'll be one fly, and you're just like.
At least spiders mind their own business. Like they don't come near you.
Flies
just walk on you and fly onto you. It's really annoying.
Yeah. When it's really hot in the summer, and then flies are just landing on your leg, or what? You'll be sat on the sofa, and a fly will just land on your leg, and you're like, "Fuck off! I'm not dirty. Fuck off!" But you just feel dirty.
I have to agree.
And then ants, it's only because they came up in the kitchen. If they didn't come up in the kitchen, I wouldn't care.
So what? You'd rather them in your living room? Or your bedroom?
I'd rather living room than the fucking kitchen where you eat and stuff.
Oh,
and you're having to put ant poison and stuff down. We didn't want to put ant poison down. But it's How else are you supposed to get rid of ants?
Yeah.
Just like have a trail of sugar out the back.
That
Hopefully
would-
follow it. I don't know. It might do.
As a chef, do you ever feel like a certain pressure in your house to cook like quality meals?
No, it's just me and Jesse, isn't it?
What does Jesse think of your cooking then?
He likes turkey dinosaurs and shit. So.
Hmm?
He likes nuggets.
Yeah.
Garlic bread is his favourite thing.
Oh.
He loves garlic bread. He's literally like, oh, should we get pizza tonight? Garlic bread. I'm like, yeah, we'll
Oh.
get garlic bread as well, but don't you want a pizza? No, I just want garlic bread. Well, you have to have something other than garlic bread. And then he'll come, he's just there eating garlic bread, and like, no, you have to eat something else.
Does he just
Can't
eat that?
just have... No, he does eat other stuff.
Okay.
But literally, he'll just be there like, oh, garlic bread.
I thought you'd be the kind of like father to just make your son have like a really like culturally fulfilled diet, kind like a really
Yeah.
good palate for food.
He eats well, he just likes garlic bread. I can't blame him.
Garlic bread and chicken nuggets, a balanced diet.
No, he likes his fruit and veg.
Good.
So like, he always has some veg with his meals and fruit with his lunch, and then he has fruit for snacks.
You taught him well.
So he does eat well. And don't call me a bad father. You bastard.
Oh, I have a question.
What?
Since
I like how we've just gone straight into it. There's no intro.
yeah, no intro.
Yeah.
Since
Go on.
episode 1, Jeff hates babysitters. Have you had a babysitter since?
Well, not during lockdown.
Oh, but you have had them since.
Babies, yeah.
Any bad experiences?
No, not really. Not
That-
since then. It was
that's
only
the
the issues that we
yeah.
had before. Whereas, like, the last minute, it'd be like, oh, I can't do it. It's like,
Ah,
okay. But yeah, I know people got shit to deal with.
yeah.
But yeah, at the same time, I can still be annoyed.
So you don't hate babysitters anymore?
I don't hate people.
Character arc. But you have had some interesting experiences in doing social distancing.
Trying social distancing. I haven't had many. I've had the one at Asda, which I told
Yeah.
you about, which you're going to ask me to...
I am going to ask you, yeah. See, we do plan things.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, some people have sided with me and said I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
And others, they haven't said like I did anything wrong, but it's also like they haven't been like, no, that's fine. Which, but
I don't think you did anything wrong.
I don't think I did anything wrong because I still. I'll say what happened and then I'll say why I don't think I did anything wrong.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
Defend
then
yourself. It's like a courtroom drama.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'll be the judge.
We need the Law and Order theme tune, which we can't get.
Once I go like sing it, hum it.
I'm trying to remember. You'll have, just pipe it. I say you'll have to pipe a little bit in the background, but
All right, I'll do it. Yeah.
because of copyright issues.
Well, you know, on the YouTube videos I put up,
Yeah.
when on the 5th episode, there's like I think what's the producer's name called?
Phil.
Yeah, I thought so. Well,
Oh yeah, he put in.
he
grease
put
and-
the grease, but in order to get rid of the instead of getting it, because I would get copyright claimed and they wouldn't let me upload it, so
Yeah.
I had to distort it and add a bunch of reverb and shit, so it sounds like shit on there. But if I didn't do it, it just wouldn't be allowed on there.
No. Yeah. So just imagine the Law and Order theme tune's playing.
Yeah.
You'll have to-
Well, I could just add reverb to it, or if I just play like, you said there's like 15 seconds or something you're allowed. I think.
No, that rule doesn't actually exist.
You just made it up.
No, it was one that people would always be like, no, there's a 15 or like a 7-second or something. And you can use so much of a song.
Right.
If I remember right, it's bullshit. You can't use it. You can't actually use because it's copyrighted material. So
Yeah.
I think you can use it for educational purposes, I think, and satirical. Does this count as satirical?
No. Well, you know, it would be, because we're like doing our own spin
Doing a little skit.
on a courtroom drama, yeah. Two angry men.
Anyway, yeah. So then as the following social guideline rules, staying away from people, following the arrows around, and got to the frozen aisle. Share that.
Sure.
I don't know if I even picked it up, but yeah. So I got to the frozen aisle. I needed ice cream and veggie things. There were two people at the veggie bit, so I was like, this is in the same aisle. So I was like, so I'll grab some ice cream and then I'll come back. So it's literally like 4, 5, 6 foot at most. I walked down the aisle, got the ice cream, and walked back to get the veggie stuff. And then they were still there, and then the older guy turned around and was like, "Are you kidding me? There's bloody great arrows all over the shop." And I was just like, "But I need veggie stuff." I was just saying, you know, yeah. So that's basically it. And then I felt like shit.
Yeah. I would too, though, if I was in that situation.
Just because, you know, you're like, rah, rah, rah. And then I was thinking, I was like, no, I don't think I've done anything wrong. Like, I haven't walked past anyone to come back. It's literally 6 foot at most that I walked down and walked back. I haven't walked past anyone else in the aisle. And I just, yeah. And it's not like I leaned over them or anything. I waited till they were gone to get veggie stuff, whereas I could have. I've seen people in the shops like leaning over each other. And,
well, I'm not saying anything about it.
I'm not saying anything. Like literally, like there'll be people from different households like looking at like the same stuff.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, and it's just like, well, I don't know if he was in a bad mood that day or something. But,
yeah, like I said, you should have just like fake coughed on him, like, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything wrong because I was still in the same aisle.
Yeah.
It's not like I went out and then came back up. Still in the same aisle. I kept the 2 meters away. In fact, it was more than that for most of it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I didn't lean over them or anything, or cough on them or anything. I didn't walk past anyone to come back up like 6 foot at most. You think how long like an aisle is in a supermarket?
Yeah, it's huge in Asda.
6 foot. 6 foot is nothing, is it? It's like,
yeah.
You know, it's one person really.
It's impossible to just keep it as to be follow the exact guidelines everyone's saying to do. That's just not. It's not realistic.
I've spoken to people about it, and they were like, "So what? Did they expect you to like go all the way around again?" I was like, "Apparently so."
Yeah, exactly.
I just think people like they'll be walking down an aisle, and say like you forgot something, but it's in that aisle.
They want to do a circle around back to the start.
Do they then expect you to circle back around? It's just like, no, like if you're in the same aisle, you know, I don't see the issue.
It's because there is none.
I might be wrong. Maybe people do have issues with this sort of stuff.
Jeff,
if they do,
I've come to the conclusion you are innocent.
Thank you. Free.
But I suppose in order for a fair trial, we would have to have the guy from Asda come in and
his
defend his point. Yeah. I wonder if we can contact him.
Well, I didn't take his details, so
we should contact his agent like we did with Louis.
I still haven't listened to Louis' podcast.
Fuck's sake! It's the only thing that keeps me going in isolation.
I started. There's a Scrubs watch along. I've started listening to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun.
I've never seen Scrubs.
You know what? They're all on all four. I'm gonna plug Scrubs.
You've seen all these shows.
But I'm older, so
yeah.
I'm
looking at images now.
Scrubs is like 20 years old, so.
Is it still 2001 to 2010?
Yeah, but like I think all of the series are on all four. I think. Yeah.
Should I watch it then? Would you recommend it?
I would recommend it. It's fun.
Okay.
But like, yeah, like listening to the two main stars doing like the watch along, and then every episode of the podcast they look at different. They're doing it in order.
So they were in it. They were in Scrubs.
Yeah, they were the main stars.
Huh. That's really
And then-
strange. So they have like different points of view from anyone else then.
Yeah, like they talk about like the casting process and everything.
Do they say like which episodes they think are shit?
They haven't yet.
Ah. Maybe they have like a non-disclosure
Yeah,
agreement.
well-
Just think everything's great.
Well, no, they're friends with like the creator as well.
Oh.
They're really close friends. So it's like, well,
Is it a
It's
Scrubs
a-
propaganda?
there are worse things you could have propaganda for.
Such as?
Propaganda. I know like people do watch along podcasts. and
Yeah.
Some of them are interesting, but I think it's also interesting that you've got the people that were in it telling you about their experiences and stuff on the episodes and throughout the whole, like from the casting all the way through the production, getting
Yeah.
their points of view and like, well, getting their stories and stuff.
It does sound interesting. How long is Scrubs?
Well, the episodes are about 20, 25 minutes.
Guess how many numbers are? Do you know how many episodes there are?
What, of Scrubs?
Yeah. Take a guess.
I think there was 9 seasons, I think. I'm going to say... you counting this down? Do the
Count-
countdown clock.
Yeah. Alright. Because I know the answer.
You've got the thing. I could look on the iPad, but I'm not going to cheat.
Don't you?
I'm going to say there are about 196.
Oh. Oh, you were so close.
What was it?
I think you should take a look at your arm.
Wait, it's 182.
Yeah.
There you go. Then it's setting fate for you to watch it. 182 episodes.
I'm going to watch 182 episodes of a show I know nothing about because of the number of episodes.
I wouldn't watch the last series.
I'm surprised you didn't know that.
What? That there were 182 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's wrong with the last one?
The last series. So Zach Braff, who played JD, was like the lead character basically.
I heard his name.
He left at the end of season 8,
Okay.
and it was all like, I think it was on, I think it was NBC in America, and they cancelled it.
Hmm.
So like Zach Braff was leaving, and then another actor, Judy Reyes, was leaving as well, and obviously it didn't cancel. Then ABC picked it up for one
Okay.
final season, but because like JD had left, they it was basically following like new med students.
So the last one has nothing to do with the other.
Like some of the other doctors from the original series are in it as like, residents and stuff, but I just didn't really like the last season.
Is that like the main? Like, is that like the consensus between all the fans that the last season isn't as good?
I think so. Obviously, I don't know all the fans, so I can't. I can't speak
You know,
for
every
everyone.
single fan.
What did you think?
Do you go to like Scrubs conventions dressed as nurses and doctors?
They're not Scrubs conventions.
Hmm?
You're saying, do I go to
Yeah.
conventions dressed as doctors? They're not Scrubs conventions.
What conventions are there?
I was just saying because there's you said doctors and nurses, so I'm being rude.
Are you? Oh. Hold on, my little brain is
You're
trying to.
Doctors and nurses is a turn on for people.
It's a term.
Turn on.
Is it?
People like it.
Do they?
You and your young brain.
I suppose. Is it because like they look at your balls?
They think it's sexy and stuff. Not actual doctors and nurses.
Oh, people dressed up as doctors and nurses.
Yeah.
But real doctors and nurses dress up as doctors and nurses.
Yeah, but I'm not saying people have like a fan. Some probably do. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
People. I'm not saying like some people have fantasies of having their balls checked and stuff.
Medical fetishism. Wikipedia.
There probably is.
Medical fetishism refers to a number of sexual fetishes involving objects, practices, environments, and situations of a medical or clinical nature. In a sexual roleplay, a hospital or medical scene involves the sex partners assuming the roles of doctors, nurses, surgeons, and patients to act out specific or general medical fetishes. Medical fantasy is a genre of pornographic, though the fantasy may not necessarily involve pornography or sexual activity. Wow.
There you go then.
That is incredible.
Right. I just googled TV shows with 182 episodes that you can watch.
Are there many?
Scrubs is there.
Okay.
There's one called Life and Times, which is a Canadian documentary. I don't know what it's about.
Okay.
Let me just click on. Life and Times is a series of biographical documentary films made in Canada, primarily centred on Canadian public figures such as actors, musicians, blah 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 blah.
Sounds gripping.
I'm building up to the one that you're probably most familiar with.
It's gonna be fucking Friends or something, isn't it?
No. I gotta go all the way down the fucking page here. Star of the Giants, which is a sports action series from Japan.
Okay.
So that's from like the 60s and 70s. Winx Club, which is the genre it is under.
Yeah.
Is Magical Girl.
My favourite genre.
Who's your favourite genre? But
Magical
that's from
Girls.
Italy. That ended 4 years ago. Then there's a sitcom from 2001 to 2009. So ran about the same time as Scrubs.
Okay,
Called
yeah.
According to Jim, but I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it either.
And then the one that I'm guessing you would have heard of, just because of your age, is Paw Patrol.
For fuck's sake. Seriously?
Which is currently at 182
That's not going to last long, there's going to be new ones.
Yeah, it's currently in production, so that is...
I have seen a few episodes. It's not that
So
bad.
there you go. I've seen episodes, but after the film.
Oh, because Jesse wants to watch it.
Yeah. But anyway.
Or do you just sit there watching it? You avoided that.
What?
I said, you watched episodes because Jesse watches it, and then you just avoided it, so...
That could be true. I said yeah. But that could be true of a lot of kids' shows, couldn't it?
Such as...
Peppa fucking Pig.
I think there's a lot more than 182 episodes of Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Let's check now.
Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig.
Fuck, there's so many. There's so many that have been out, like, this year too. They just shit that...
I imagine they're still making it.
Fuck. It doesn't actually say how many there are.
At the end of most episodes, they all fall over rolling.
What did they do?
They fall on the ground. And
Oh, yeah.
Start rolling about. Ha 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 ha.
There's only 303.
George the little brother's a fucking whiny little shit. I had nothing to be angry about. I'm just flat.
Why would you say that?
When he cries, he goes, wah! There's a nice audio clip for you. Wah!
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
You're just a horrible person.
Why am I horrible? Because I don't like Peppa Pig. I
Yeah,
think you'll find a lot of parents don't like Peppa Pig.
it is. Yeah, it's just the same thing, really, isn't it? It does feel lazy. And there's a narration over everything, even though you can clearly see what's going on. That's the thing that annoys me the most.
There's an episode where they play shop
Yeah.
in school, and I think there's Peppa Pig and one of their classmates. It might be Susie Sheep or something.
Mhm.
Here goes my deep knowledge of Peppa Pig.
The deep lore
Yeah.
of the universe.
This is all canon.
Yeah.
This is all, yeah, there's an episode, so they're playing shop in school, and someone wants to buy it's a toy or something. And
Okay.
that's £1 million, please. And they're like, you're not teaching kids anything here.
Yeah.
I know not everything has to be about teaching kids, but it's just like telling a kid that something costs £1 million, and then there'll be something else in front. That's 1p, please.
Hmm.
And it's like there's no in between, either or.
So you're mad at it because it doesn't.
I just don't like Peppa Pig. I'm not mad at it for any particular reason. I don't like Peppa Pig. But like, Jesse's he's growing up and he's getting into other shows now.
What's he like? What shows is he like?
I have to check. There's one on Disney, or was on Disney,
Okay,
called Gravity Falls. That's fun. I like that one.
that's one of those ones that adults like too, isn't it?
Yeah. He likes the Star Wars, like Clone Wars and stuff.
Hmm.
So it's like, obviously he hasn't seen all the Clone Wars. So I'm like, we can go back and watch Clone Wars.
Has he seen all the main like films from Star Wars, or has he just seen the Clone Wars?
He's seen a few of them. I don't think he's seen all of them.
What does he think?
He loves Star Wars. And it's like, yeah! But then he loves like all the like Marvel stuff as well.
Yeah,
And it's like, yeah!
you can see why
Yes,
you both get along.
Why I get along with my son.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's-
That I could, there are shows that I can. Yeah, we're gonna watch this now. I showed him. I don't know if you've heard of it. It used to be on Nickelodeon in the 90s called Cat Dog.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, I showed that. You know, like the pops that I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a cat dog one. And he was playing with it, and he's like, "It's a cat and a dog." And I was like, "Yeah, it used to be a TV show." And he's like,
Hmm.
and so he's like, "Okay." So he was playing with this, and then I showed him like the theme tune, and he's like, "I want to watch it." I was like, "Well, I have to find this somewhere that will stream it." But
Did you find it?
I was just like one episode here and there, like couldn't find like the whole. Couldn't find a site that had them all.
Nah.
But he likes Invader Zim as well.
Yeah, I've heard of that. That's quite popular.
Like they did the film on Netflix last year. So like when it got released, we watched it,
Yeah.
and then he found it again the other day on Netflix. And then I think over like a 2-day period, it was like 6 times.
Do you let him
He's
like
it's like, I wanna
use
watch
just what he
Invader
wants? Do you
He's
allow
just
him to
like,
just go on Netflix by himself?
Yeah, he can go because he
On
knows
the kids one.
he knows there's a separate one for him and a separate one for me.
Oh yeah.
So like, obviously like you have the different pictures as well, and like he knows how to spell his name, so he knows.
Yeah.
Which is
What are you gonna do when he starts wanting to watch more like controversial sort of shows?
No.
We'll get into like so what age would you allow him to watch like or something like kind of tame but also for a young kid would
You have to give me an example.
say like The Exorcist. How old would you let him, how old does he have to be to see The Exorcist?
I think I watched it about when I was like 12,
Okay.
13. I think his mum did as well.
So you'll follow tradition.
We'll follow. It's a tradition. 12 or 13. I don't know. I just
What's the thing he's seen so far that's actually like scared him?
just scared him.
Yeah.
It's things on like if he's watching things on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
It's like as much as like, you try and filter it, like because like you're like he's only allowed to watch certain things, but his thing at the moment is like watching walkthroughs on Minecraft and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And there's one called the guy's called Stampy.
Oh,
And
Stampy
Cat-
Long something.
Yeah, so you know what it is.
I don't watch him. He's like, I saw him on like This Morning or something, like about 6 years ago, and that's kind of the only reason I know about him.
Yeah, like I didn't know about him, but that's I want to watch Stampy. I was like, what's Stampy? He's like, I want to watch Stampy.
I think he's one of the more child-friendly ones though.
Yeah, he is. But then, so it was on YouTube, and then it was just playing them one after the other.
Yeah.
Which was fine when they were all Stampy. Well, I didn't think anything of it, and then there was one had Slenderman in,
Oh fuck.
and I saw Sam. I was like, nope, turn that off.
So that wasn't a Stampy one. That was just.
No, it was just where YouTube kept playing them,
Oh.
and like it played Stampy ones. Like we weren't even that far into it. Like what? I think each video was about 10 minutes. He'd watched a couple, and then it was I don't know who it was, but it wasn't Stampy. And then
Does he have that
someone came
YouTube
up-
Kids thing? The YouTube Kids app?
Yeah.
I don't trust that because do you know the video on my channel called like "What's in Mr Tumble's Sway Bag"?
Yeah.
Well, the reason that video has like a lot of views is because it was on the YouTube Kids app. And,
Because
af-
it's Mr.
and
Tumble.
after it was made, I had a bunch of comments from angry parents being like, "What the fuck is this, you sick bastard? Take this down now." And I had some like, I got sick enjoyment from it so much, and I'm actually really pissed off because now the comments have been disabled, and I
Yeah.
can't even find those old ones because if I can find them, I'll read them because they're funny as fuck. But I loved it.
Yeah, but
It brought me so much joy.
There's also the point, like, the parents should be watching.
Exactly, that's what I think.
Like, you can't. Like, Jesse doesn't just sit there watching YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube
It's
hasn't
not
got
like-
responsibility to take care of your fucking kids for you.
Yeah. Exactly, like. It was only because, like, I was in the room with him. It's not like
Yeah.
I left the room and was just doing other stuff while he was watching YouTube. I was watching it with him.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's telling me all about it and stuff. Because I don't know anything about Minecraft.
Yeah.
So, like, he tells me all about it.
Have you never played Minecraft?
I played it now.
Ah.
But only because of Jesse.
Oh.
It's never been a game that interested me.
Yeah.
Because Jesse loves it.
Oh.
My mum got him a t-shirt. And it's like all the characters from Minecraft and stuff.
Does
So
he like
he's
it?
like, yeah, he loves it. And then he put it on, and then he's going, and this is a villager, and this is a wither skeleton, and this is a skeleton, and going through all of them, and I'm just like, I didn't know any of this. But like, no, he loves Minecraft.
Yeah. I don't mind. It's fine. It's like Lego, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, I never got into it. And, like, he's like, he can build stuff and everything on it, and he's just like shits off that he's like, building stuff, and just like, fair enough.
He's good at it.
Yeah.
What's like the thing that's made you most impressed?
Well, with Jesse,
Yeah.
but overall,
Yeah. What's he built that you've liked the most?
he's literally like, he'll go into the menu, like where all the bits are.
Okay.
I don't know all the lingo. So that, yeah, like he goes into it, like gets all the bits that he needs to build something, and then goes back into the game, and then he's just there like building things, like he's building like villages and stuff,
Yeah.
like massive villages and stuff, and I'm like, okay. But
That's cool.
yeah.
It's embracing creativity.
it is. You know,
I respect.
no, it's not. He's not sat on the Xbox or anything for massive periods of time or anything.
Jesse's going to become an architect now.
He could do.
He could, yeah. What does he want to do? Has he said that yet?
No. He's 6. He told me yesterday he doesn't want to be 6.
He doesn't want to be 6.
Doesn't want to be 6. How old do you want to be? I don't know. I don't.
He wants to be 7.
I don't want to be a number. Okay, do you want to be a letter? No. Do you want to be a shape, a colour? He was upset and mad.
That he's
I was like,
6.
I was just like, you look like a red to me at the moment. and he was just like, I think.
Was he happy with
I
that?
think- No, I think he's finding it tough at the moment.
Oh, really?
With lockdown,
Oh, don't blame him, yeah.
just because it's not like he can't go off anywhere and like blow off steam or anything. Like we can go out
Yeah.
for a walk and that, but it's not the same as like going out and playing like with his friends and stuff, going to school, or like going to the.
Yeah, it must be
park or
hard on the
anything.
kids. Because they don't really understand it, do they?
No, like all we've been telling him is like saying about germs and stuff, and like that people are getting sick and stuff. So that's why
Yeah.
he keeps asking to go to cinema, and it's like we can't right now.
Oh.
And yeah, like,
This is getting really sad now. I'm
I
actually
think
upset.
it's not against. I think I know like that. We're on to COVID-19 now. I know they're like easing up on lockdown and stuff,
Yeah.
but I think that personally, I think they're trying to rush it.
Do you?
Yeah, I think the fact that the first easing of it came after the whole Dominic Cummings thing.
Yeah.
So I think that was a distraction.
That's quite embarrassing.
I didn't read it, but Jeremy Corbyn's brother was, I don't know if he was arrested or just charged for breaking lockdown rules or something.
Yeah.
And I thought like that's I'm gonna find out. I just thought it's a bit strange, like if whatever happened to him, but nothing happened to Cummings. Like,
Well, he didn't get in trouble or anything.
No, literally nothing happened to him. Like, obviously everyone kicks off about it.
Yeah.
But then nothing happened. He was charged with breaching COVID lockdown rules. Because he went to protest.
Oh, he went to a protest?
He went to two protests. I don't know if it was two protests.
No.
He went to protest in central London.
Yeah.
What's that was? I assume it was for Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Been charged 2 counts of breaching coronavirus regulations after attending protests in central London. Oh no, it was over 5G. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
We talked about this last time. I don't get the whole controversy behind it.
This is people thinking that 5G is behind coronavirus. That's bullshit.
Is that kind of like when people say microwaves can like fry your brain and shit? Like, is there any actual evidence to back that up?
I don't know. I'm sure they could if you constantly had them on.
Yeah.
And, like,
What if you
stuck
just
your
stare at
head-
a microwave all
and
day?
if you actually stuck your head in it. Yeah. I'm not a scientist. I don't have a degree, so I can't say.
Maybe you should do the experiment.
We'll stick my head in a microwave.
Stick your head in the microwave.
I don't know. I'm going to Google this now. Can microwave, what was it? Fry your brains.
Yeah, take a look at that.
Okay. Can microwaves cause cancer?
Is that a real thing?
What? I put can micro. I didn't even finish writing microwaves in Google. The first one is, can microwaves cause cancer? Then it's, can microwaves bake cake? Can microwaves hurt you?
Can microwaves bake cake?
You can make mug cakes and stuff in
Oh, can you?
microwaves. No, microwave ovens do not cause cancer. There is no established research that proves a link between use of microwave ovens and development of cancer. There is something on cancer.org. I'm going to load up.
So even on the official cancer website, they're acknowledging this, like,
Yeah.
theory.
Yeah, so this is from the 1st of June. Some common uses of RF radiation. We're going intellectual today.
Yeah, I know, we're having like really like,
We're on a roll.
what would you say? Yeah.
Right, microwave ovens work by. Sorry, I'm just quoting off of the internet right now. Microwave ovens work by using very high levels of certain frequency of RF radiation. Microwaves do not use X-rays or gamma rays, and they do not make food radioactive.
I feel like I'm in a physics lesson.
They are designed so that the microwaves are contained within it. They only make the microwaves when the door is shut and it's actually on. When they are used according to instructions, there is no evidence that they pose a health risk to people.
So there's no problem with microwaves then?
No. Nope.
Oh well, we learnt something new.
Unless they are damaged or modified, but
People say the same thing about phones though. It's like, you look at your phone too much, you're gonna get like what is it? There's something that happens when you look at your phone too much.
oh, you get scared.
What can you get?
It's a constant, like, because people are like always looking down at their phone and stuff.
Yeah.
So like it
Affects your spine and stuff.
affects your spine and your neck and stuff.
Yeah,
which,
that makes sense.
to be fair, that makes sense to me
Yeah.
because like, you'll see it on the trains and stuff, or people walking
Yeah.
constantly like looking down at their phone and stuff.
How do
I'm
they?
all for technology and everything.
Yeah. To an extent, I think, as well.
Yeah, that's,
I mean, you can say that, but
You have
like
to use
we're
it.
all just as guilty of using technology like too much.
yeah. I just like things like phones like causing hips like spinal issues and stuff.
Yeah. But people probably looked down like before that as well. They were like looking at newspapers, reading.
Yeah, I just think people like to have a moan about technology, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, technology's always moving forward.
Gotta keep the times.
Yeah, to be blunt. Yeah.
Yeah. I found a comment from the Mr Tumble video.
Yeah.
I would like to read out.
Go on and read it.
But I think there needs to be context because I don't think everyone's seen the video. Do you remember what happens?
Was it a bomb or something?
Yeah.
You showed me.
It's not something I would make now. It's something that I made when I was trying to be edgy when I was like 14. But it's it starts off Mr Tumble and then he just looks in the camera and he says, "What's in the bag, Mr Tumble?" And then it goes, you know, like, and it's like a sound effect, and then like the bomb goes off at BBC, which, like,
Yeah.
I like.
You just wouldn't make this.
I wouldn't make it now. Especially at the time, there was a lot going on at the time. I don't know why. I was trying like really
Trying
hard
to
to
be
be
edgy.
trying to and yeah. Someone says,
So,
"Do you actually?"
regret making it?
Fuck. Some days I do, some days I don't. But it says, "Do you actually think this is okay? I'm in. What the fuck? Do you actually think this is okay? I'm anyway. You son free. Now asking me what does that mean? Why did they do that? He's watching Mr Tumble and this comes on. Obviously I turn it right off. Isaac, disgusting. Take it down." Why'd she call me Isaac? Oh, I think Isaac's her kid's name.
Is the kid's
Yeah.
name. She's telling you as she was doing it and stuff, which
Yeah.
you know.
I might have to do something about that video. I don't think it should be on there anymore.
I was gonna say there's
I
probably worse things, but
yeah, there's definitely worse.
I think if you
memes.
want, obviously it is worse. There are worse things.
You would.
What?
What would you do if you had that video?
I mean, you meant it as a joke and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nice. You could just make it private, or
Maybe.
get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't think it gets many views as much as it used to anymore. Anyway, I made a sequel video as well just because I wanted the views again, and that one didn't get as many.
And what will the sequel be?
The sequel is called "What's in Mr Tumble's Spotty Bag 2," and it's like the exact same joke. I was just being greedy for views. The only thing that was people saw on my channel.
We'll have some growth with the character. No, it's the same thing. It's the same joke over and over.
We're having a lot of like challenging sort of discussions today.
Here we are. I think it's a sign of the times.
Yeah, this might be the last podcast I do before I'm 18 too. So
Uni.
our whole gimmick's just gone out the window.
What
If
do
we're
you
both
mean?
adults, then it's just not going to be
Both
the same.
adults, you're still younger.
Yeah, true. There's still the gap. I didn't automatically just become a different
Now
person.
it's suddenly, oh, I'm an adult now.
Oh, come on, it's
Can't
a
have the-
complete different person.
We can't have these conversations anymore.
Yeah. Can't talk about farts.
Farts are still funny.
It was quite. When I was watching the podcasts back
Yeah.
to make the videos, there were some things I said that were like quite embarrassing. Not in like a bad way, not in like a Mr Tumble way, but in a in sort of just. Well, the one that really stuck out to me is we were talking about music, and you were like, "I like metal, I like punk," and then do you know what I said? I said, "Oh, I like punk too," and then you asked me what punk bands I like, and I go, Blink-182. And I listened to it and I was like, I cringed so fucking, like, how can you, they're not really a punk band.
I think that's what it gets thrown at them a lot, doesn't it? Oh, you're not a punk
Yeah.
band. They were a pop punk band.
Yeah.
They were,
I would go as far to say they were a skate punk band until
Yeah,
Enema,
so-
and then became
There
pop
was
punk.
more pop punk, but I think, yeah, like a lot of people like will put them down and stuff. And it's like, yeah, but, and they'll be like, oh, you should listen to this and this and this and this, and it's like, yeah, but kind of like, I see like bands like Blink and trying to think like bands that are around at that time, like New Found Glory, Sum 41, Green Day,
Yeah.
like they're kind. I guess like you'd call them like kind of like gateway bands, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Like,
how I see it.
They introduce you to it,
And then you go deeper
and
into.
then you go deeper and you like find out who they were influenced by and stuff, and what bands they like, what bands they've toured with,
Yeah.
and then you go further into it. And yeah, it's when people like start ragging on them and stuff. And like,
Yeah, well, they did do that song with the Chainsmokers, so I think in the punk community, I think they lost a lot of respect after that.
I just,
I think they lost a lot of respect a long time ago.
I think we've had this conversation before on a podcast.
Have we?
Not this, but what I was going to say about bands evolving.
Yeah.
Like, do you want the same album like 10, 15, 20 times? Or do you
Especially
want
when
to-
they're like going on 50, you don't want them singing about fucking,
Yeah.
just
Fucking
girls and
yeah.
partying.
Yeah, surely you want the bands to change? Because like Green Day got it when they made American Idiot.
And then they were fucking, with the latest couple albums, they sort of went backwards, I think.
Yeah. So I'm just like, for me personally, I prefer like bands to evolve over time.
Yeah.
Like if that means they're going off and playing a song with Chainsmokers or whatever. Like
Yeah, it's not a bad song actually. I did listen
I'm
to it.
all
I mean,
for it. Like they'll go off and they'll learn other things as well.
yeah,
And then they'll bring it back. We had this, not on the podcast, we had this conversation about, it was about Blink, so it was about Tom and Travis going off doing Boxcar Racer, then when Tom left and he did Angels and Airways, and then Mark and Travis did Plus 44, and now
Yeah.
Mark's doing
Simple Creatures.
Simple Creatures, and then like, now they've got Matt, and Matt's obviously Alkaline Trio, but then he does his other stuff, and then Travis is obviously off like recording songs with like Machine Gun Kelly and
Yeah,
obviously like hip hop stars and stuff. I just think it's good. Like they'll go out, they can do these other things, they can bring different ideas back, bring different skills back, but then also I think it helps. It keeps like Blink fresh as well.
yeah,
Like, because they're not always around each other. Yeah, I just think, personally for me, I don't see what the issue is when the band members go off and do their own thing.
yeah. There is no
Like-
issue.
Like, it's the same with Slipknot and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Corey goes off and does Stone Sour, he does his, like, he recorded a solo album during lockdown.
Yeah,
So, like, but like, when he does live stuff on his own, he does like acoustic covers and stuff. And then like, when Joey was in the band, he had Murder Dolls. Jim was in Stone Sour as
Yeah.
well with Corey. And then Sean did, I can't remember what they're called. Something about rabbits, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
something about rabbits.
Rabbits. The band names or something about them.
Oh.
But yeah, like, and then Sid does his DJ Starscream stuff.
Yeah,
So it, I don't see what people's issue with it is, it because then they bring back different ideas, fresh ideas. Like
yeah. Well, they'll go on a rut then and just play the same shit over and over again.
yeah, that's basically my view is they won't play the same stuff over and over again because
Yeah.
that's repetitive if they do. Then you get bored of them. But then you got the other side of it where people are like, well, they're not who they used to be.
People either get mad that it sounds too similar, or they get mad that it sounds too different.
It's too different. Like, which is it? One or the other?
Yeah, so they can never really win.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's it. Sean's other band, they had To My Surprise, Dirty Little Rabbits,
Hmm.
and obviously Corey's got Stone Sour and his own stuff. Sid's got DJ Stars Green. I'm just having a look now.
I like that we can both just Google things at our ease.
Google! Jay, the drummer.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he used to be in the Used.
Oh, cool.
No, it was Against Me. So he used to be in Against Me. And apparently he was in Bruce Springsteen's band.
I've never listened to Bruce Springsteen.
You should.
Do you like him?
Yeah.
I always assumed he'd be a bit too mainstream for you.
No, I like Bruce Springsteen.
I don't know, because you're older, you're not tied down to any sort of scene anymore,
Tied
are
down
you?
to one genre
Yeah.
and stuff.
Like you said, you listened to the 1975 and I was quite shocked.
There's only really like two kinds of music,
Yeah.
and that's good or bad, and that's also down to your own taste as well.
People used to be a lot more elitist in certain genres.
Yeah.
I feel like pop's more acceptable to like now. I think people
Yeah.
used to look down on pop like a lot. I don't know what changed.
There's also a reason why it's called pop music, though, isn't it? Because it's popular.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would look down at it.
Yeah, I mean, I used to, obviously, because I think everyone did.
I think pop became like a dirty word, basically.
I don't know, like, when
It's
that
just like,
time
oh, it's
came,
pop.
but yeah. Because rock used to
It's
be
just
pop. Like, the
Yeah.
Beatles were, like, considered pop, weren't they?
Yeah, but then
For
if you
their
go
time.
back and listen, you go back and listen to the Beatles, and like there's a lot of rock songs. There's like some more punkier songs as well.
Yeah.
So but then same can be said like for Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of like blues music in there, like
Hmm.
blues riffs.
I just think I don't think it's a pop problem, it's more of, like, a manufactured sort of, like, artist problem.
Yeah,
Like, I don't like the idea of someone just bringing together a bunch of people and be like, make music, and then just someone else writes the songs for them. I think that's
like
the thing that people don't like
X
about
Factor and
pop.
stuff.
Yeah. Because it's just a show then. It's not
Yeah.
like a genuine artistic expression.
No. Well, when they have writers come in and stuff.
Was it?
You mean like when they have writers come in for their
Yeah.
songs and stuff, and they don't.
Well, it depends, because people
I
get writing
think
credits for writing like one sentence or one word, adding it to like a song. So you can't take that as like a way to judge it, really.
I was gonna say what you said about Blink and the Chainsmokers.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like that's like Tim Armstrong from Rancid.
Yeah.
So like he's written for Pink.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then like people like saying like, well that's not punk, is it? And I was just like, well,
Why-
punk is doing,
Why has he
doing
got to
whatever
stay
he wants.
punk? Like, yeah, I know.
I just if he wants to do it, he's allowed to do it.
Yeah.
Like I don't see the issue. And like
Exactly.
it might also bring people's attention, like they listen to Pink.
And then they'll be like, oh, who's
they might
this?
see Tim Armstrong's name, but oh, who's that? And then go and listen to Rancid and Operation Ivy.
Yeah.
So, slag them on. It's like, well, we could bring more eyes to punk music and stuff.
People just want to stay underground, like as soon as a band becomes somewhat popular, they're not cool anymore.
Yeah, it's true. It happened with Green Day.
We
But
did
I
it?
think that was-
Yeah, that's before my
Yeah.
time, but yeah.
That's what it was like with them. Well, more so Warning.
I think that's probably my favourite Green Day album other than American Idiot. I really like Warning.
I like Warning.
But what people thought they sold out or something?
They were just like, it's not Green Day anymore. And, it's like, and then they made American Idiot, and they were like, what the fuck? And like, they didn't like it because like they were getting political and stuff, and it's just like
They've always been political.
that's the thing, like keep politics out of punk, and like punk has always dealt with politics.
Not even punk. I think like
Music.
everything is fucking
You can-
political to
yeah,
a certain
you can
extent.
go back like listen to like Bob Dylan and stuff from the
Yeah.
60s and 70s. Bruce Springsteen as well. Like, and then artists like Nina Simone and stuff, and
Yeah.
Fugees, and like, and obviously the best thing I've seen lately is people having a go at Rage Against the Machine, bringing politics into rock music.
Well, is that a real thing? Are people actually mad about that?
People are mad about it, like, oh, you shouldn't be part of it. It's Rage Against the Machine. It's like they've always been a political band. Always.
Yeah.
And it's like in the best of what I've seen people say, what machine did you think they were raging against? The microwave, the ice cream maker. And it's just like,
that's great.
It's just funny. I'm surprised these same people didn't wonder about like NWA's fucking the police and stuff. They don't like the police. I thought they were talking about. I don't know. Yeah, it was just funny.
Yeah, but you have a better perspective of this than me because I haven't experienced much in like. I've only listened to music for like 4 years. I haven't got much of a not general knowledge.
Expand your horizons, as it were.
You do say
just
this
listen
quite
to
often.
different. Just listen. Even like I know, like I said before, just like put Spotify on.
Yeah.
Rather than just going to the artist, you can just go to one of the playlists that they make up for you.
Yeah.
And then it will introduce you to other bands and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. You know what I miss from Spotify?
What do you miss?
It used to have the option where you could just shuffle all songs.
I've actually been trying to find that. I don't think it's there.
It's not on there anymore.
Yeah.
The only way you can do it is if you like every song that you listen to.
Oh, right.
And then it puts
And
that
then
into
just play
the
it.
liked songs playlist. And then and it's just like, but you've already got all of these songs downloaded anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was an update like a couple of years ago, wasn't it? And it just like they got rid of shuffle all the songs, and I was like, but
Why
what
do
if
you get rid of that? It's like an essential thing for any streaming service.
I just like how many times do you go to listen to Spotify and you like, well, I want to listen to music, but I don't know what I want to listen to.
Yeah.
Whereas like that used to be like happened to me, and I'll just stick on shuffle all, and then like, it's going like through the different genres as well.
Yeah.
And it's just nice. Like you'd have like a punk song followed by like some blues or like hip hop followed by some R&B or something, or like folk or pop music. Like what? It just go in and out of everything.
Yeah.
I just miss that. It was just nice.
Yeah, that does sound nice.
Right. Well, the amount of times like I listen to one song by an artist and I'm like, alright, done with them now. I don't want to listen to them now.
Yeah.
I just wanted to listen to that one song.
Oh, you mean like one hit wonders?
I don't even mean one hit wonder. There'll be a band I like. But
Yeah.
I just wanted to listen to that one song by them.
Oh yeah.
Whereas like if I'd have had shuffle all songs, I could start it from that song.
But you got to go through the whole process of going to the band's profile and then finding it, and finding the album, and then finding like
That's
the song.
That's the worst thing. It's like, I know it's by that band, but I can't remember what album it's on. You can either like go through every album trying to find it. It's just like I'm just gonna Google it. I know you can just like type in the name of the song as well.
I don't think I've ever done that ever.
What type of name of the song?
No, I don't think I've done that once.
I was doing it the other day. I can't remember what artist it was.
Oh.
It's the song I wanted by them. And it's just like
I suppose
I
it's
like-
faster.
I typed the artist in and it was like I can't remember what album it's on. And this was an artist that's been like recording since like the 70s.
Yeah.
It might have been like Black Sabbath or something. But it's literally like I can't remember what album it's on, so it's like going through every album as I can. So even though it's like I know it's from this sort of period, but I don't know what album it's on. And then I was like, oh, I can just search by the song.
That's helpful.
Yep.
Maybe I should do it more. Save myself some time. So, what's your preferred streaming service?
Spotify.
Yeah, same.
I don't know. I've used Amazon Prime
Yeah.
and Deezer and Apple Music.
Yeah.
I just Spotify's like got an easier
It's a good layout.
interface, I guess.
Hmm.
It's just a shame they took off shuffle all songs. The fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
I'd rather give money to Spotify too. It's like when I pay money to Apple, I have the same feeling I do when I pay to Disney Plus. I feel guilty for like supporting such a huge like corporation. I don't like
They
it.
don't need it. It's
Every time I pay for Disney Plus, I feel wrong. I don't want to support that.
And Spotify are huge though. It's not like they're tiny.
Yeah, I know, that's the hypocrisy of it, isn't it?
My only problem is the artist gets so little money from it.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's ridiculous, you know. So people moan about merchandise prices and stuff.
But they gotta be, haven't they?
That's how the bands make their money.
Yeah, because the label takes most of it. I think the merchandise actually is the thing they get most money from.
Well, if you think albums and that, and like music videos, I don't know, they get I don't know if it's saying that, but I know they'd be given an advance.
Yeah.
So, here's 10 million, go make an album.
Oh, right.
Then that has to be paid back.
Who pays it back?
Well, when the record goes out, obviously,
Right.
they get the money. They get money from that.
Yeah.
So
Do they just get an upfront fee for making it, and then the label just gets all the rest of it?
The label gets money back.
Right.
But then obviously money has to go back to the label as well, otherwise the label's going to collapse. Basically, and they can't just keep handing money out and then just get that money back.
Yeah.
They have to make a profit. So they are going to take a profit off of album sales as well as just getting that money back.
Yeah, it is a business at the end of the day.
Well, yeah. That's another thing that people, when bands go on to bigger labels,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, you sold out? And it's like,
I don't think it's as much
as
anymore.
many people, I don't think it is as much anymore. But I just think, sure, if you're a musician, surely you want as many people as possible to hear your music.
Yeah.
I think it's easier now with things like Spotify and YouTube, and back in the day with MySpace as well.
I've never used MySpace. It was always just a joke to me. Because that's what I heard from. It was just jokes, like memes.
Well, it was before Facebook and everything.
Yeah.
So it was bands would have MySpace pages and stuff, and they put music up on there and stuff.
Yeah.
And then people would listen to that, and that's how. The days before the internet and stuff.
Wow. I'm getting a history lesson.
You think before the internet, and then Napster and stuff as well.
That's where people pirated, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So it would be things like just people making mixtapes and stuff and handing them around to doing trading tapes and stuff.
Did you ever make one?
We used to make them for car rides and stuff
Oh,
back in the day. Recording off of the radio.
that's cute.
Recording off the radio and be waiting for the DJ to stop talking and recording and then being pissed off when the DJ started talking over the end of the song. No, you ruined it.
Sounds like good times, Jeff.
These are things that you'll never experience.
I know. It is quite unfortunate. It's too easy for my generation to access media. Anything I want to listen to or anything I want to watch is just got to Google it and it's there.
That is the world we live in.
Yeah.
It's just Google.
It's such a depressing podcast now.
It's to say you used to go to the pub and stuff, and you'd be talking to your mates and stuff, and obviously you get all these different points of view and opinions and stuff.
Yeah.
And then now it's someone will say something well, I'm going to Google that and check it. And then it's you're wrong.
Oh, I found a thing. I'll talk to you in a second about it. When you get back from your drink.
I'm back now. I'm back in the living room.
Okay. So Jeff, I was scrolling through Instagram the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, last night actually. Well, actually this morning. It was 3 in the morning.
Fucking hell.
I was thinking of...
Yesterday, this morning, last night.
I was thinking of things we could talk about, and I found it was a sponsored ad on Instagram from Bessie's Footprints, and it was 5 tips to start your podcast.
Yeah.
So I think a fun game to play is we have to
We
see how many of these we do and things we don't. Okay, do you want to guess what the first one is?
Can I just guess how many we do?
How many? Actually, I need to figure that out too.
Oh, so we do actually do some of them.
There's one that I know we do.
Okay.
Do.
Ha, doo-doo. Doodies.
Oh, we're back to this now.
What? You're saying, oh, I'll be an adult. I'll be 18. I'll be a completely different person. Doo-doo. Ha 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 ha.
You're the one that did that.
That's because it's funny.
I'm going through the ones that we do.
Right, you work out how many we do first, and then I'll have a guess.
Okay. Alright, I got 2 out of 5. We do.
We do 2 out of 5, do we? Well, I was going to guess.
They're really basic.
But
Oh, fuck.
You've told me.
Sorry.
Is it 2?
It is like the bare minimum, essentially,
Okay,
the ones.
okay.
Yeah.
So, do I have to guess what the actual tips are?
Yeah, fuck, just name things.
All 5 of them.
Yeah, name
What
things that
things
you
should
think.
do.
Yeah, name things you think would make a good podcast. And I'll see how many of those. How many
A
of those you get.
structure.
It's actually not one of them.
A structure isn't one of them. So you
But
can
there
just
is
ramble
there is
like you
one
do.
that is basically the same as structure as content.
Okay.
It says plan for your audience, not yourself. Record what your audience wants to hear.
We just talk about shit.
Yeah, so that's one of them. I'd say you got that.
We usually have a structure. We just usually go off.
Yeah, we usually have a general
E-
idea.
Even when we have had a structure, a timeline, and a stopwatch going or whatever,
Yeah.
and being like, "There's 10 minutes for this." We don't stick to it.
In the last episode with the lost recording thing, we would stop after the intro, and then we'd stop after the rant segment, and then we'd stop after the music bit, and it just feels wrong.
Yeah.
It feels like lying.
I think the only one we had like a structure for was the ones we did in Newport Radio,
Yeah,
and that was because we had
two
Phil,
other people in there
we had-
telling us what to do.
yeah, right. You need to move on.
Yeah.
I feel like we moved away from those days.
That was
So we-
stressful.
Not
Yeah.
even, not even where we had a structure, just where we're going to talk about this today.
Yeah.
It's just literally, we're going to have a catch up. And
That's why all of them have been.
We'll talk about things. Yeah, I think that's just because. Not that we can't commit to a recording schedule.
Yeah,
Things happen, like laptops apparently not having cameras or microphones.
when they do.
To the point where it's all right. We'll do a video call on Messenger, and then coming to the conclusion today, we don't need the video.
We're not recording anything.
We're not recording the video. It's literally just so there's some human interaction. It's like, oh, there's a person there.
I don't know why we thought that we needed the video.
And then me going, you know what? We can just do this over phone.
Yeah, and it's way faster because it doesn't need the internet.
Yeah, exactly. We're not waiting on connections. We're not
Yeah,
having the connection drop or anything.
I'm not waiting 10 seconds for you to reply to what I just said.
That's literally what. Like you're saying something, and then it'll come through. Like, and then I'm like, okay. And then I'm watching you. Like I'm replying and watching you, and you're just sat there like.
You're like watching me type replies to you.
Yeah, that's what it was earlier when we were trying Skype. I could see you, and I was like, he must not be able to see me, and I messaged you, and then I just saw you like look at your phone. Like, oh yeah. Like no, I can't hear you.
It's a mess. We'll figure it out though. One day we'll get it right.
When we can actually do it in person and stuff.
Yeah, that's going to be a strange experience.
It's
Going
gonna be
back to seeing a face.
It's going to be strange for everyone when you can actually
We have no access to the room anymore because we both finished
go out
college,
and,
which is sad.
You'd say that you're going to try and go back next year.
I'm hoping to go back.
Just to
Don't like moving on. But you know, if you go into uni, then hopefully there'll be some space.
You just want shitty coffee. That's what you want to go back for.
Yeah, well, they got the Costa coffee and they have the machine, which tastes like dog shit. But there is something about the dog shit which I like. It's also not like as expensive as Costa.
Yeah, exactly. It's £1.
Yeah, but you don't get the latte art on the like a Christmas time. You know, you get a Costa, and you have a little Christmas tree on the art. That's what I appreciate. I appreciate the attention to detail. Someone's balls
dipped in your coffee. It's latte art. I thought that's what you wanted. You've literally just dipped your balls in my coffee. Yeah? Christmas baubles. There you go. I'd like to stress that has never happened if I've been to Starbucks or anything.
What about places you've worked?
No. I can honestly say wherever I have worked, there has never been anything like that.
I'm tempted now, Jeff.
I'd be horrified if that happened in somewhere I worked.
You'll see an article and it says like Starbucks frauds dip their balls in coffee because they can't do it themselves. They don't even do the art, do they? There's probably like a template thing. They do. I don't know how it works.
I don't know.
I'm not going to start accusing anything.
Usually I have a takeaway, so it's got a cap on it.
Do you even look at it, or do you just drink it?
I just drink it.
Ah, I look at it.
And I usually like. It's usually got cream and stuff on the top because I'm a fatty.
Yeah, why do you do it and then just hide it?
I wouldn't even see it anyway, would I? If
oh yeah, true. They just ruin it.
Whipped cream on top.
They might as well just not do it at that point if they're just going to hide it.
Exactly.
How do you complain?
That'll be like me doing the Mona Lisa, I'm decorating Jesse's room now. Doing the Mona Lisa, and I mean, like, yeah. Well, no one's going to see it because I'm painting over it.
I like the comparison to latte art to the Mona Lisa.
The idea was that no one's going to see it, so why are you doing it?
Yeah.
Like if you're going to put something over it anyway, why are you doing it?
Yep. I want to find a good analogy for that, but I can't think of one off the top of my head.
So I already found one with Mona Lisa.
Yeah, you already got it.
Done it! So I'm going to paint the Mona Lisa. Anyway,
what's another one? Do you think?
So that was content.
Yeah, that was the second tip to start your podcast.
Know your audience. Is that on there?
No, that's not on there actually.
No.
Maybe we should be the ones giving the fucking tips if they're not gonna do it.
Okay, so timings, or does that come?
Yeah. No, that's the third one. It says make a schedule. Have a set time for when your listeners can tune in and be consistent. Be consistent is in capitals.
I don't think you need to be consistent.
You don't?
I think most podcasts are generally about an hour. Anyway.
Yeah. But
then you get 30-minute ones. You get 10-minute ones.
Yeah, who wants to listen to a 10-minute podcast?
I've listened to some.
Really?
I can't remember what it's called, but it's literally. So there's these two women.
Right.
And they work in a sex shop.
Nice.
And literally, the podcast is just them telling stories.
I want to listen to this podcast. What's it called?
I'm just gonna find it for you. It's literally each episode is 10 minutes long, so it's not like you have to invest a lot of time in. You can literally just.
I'm definitely gonna listen to that later.
It's called Two Girls, One Shop.
Nice.
I'm just gonna see how many episodes there are.
I found a wonderful podcast the other day when I was going through the podcast section on Spotify.
Yeah.
I'm going to find it now. I want to talk about this.
There's literally 6 episodes up at the moment, and they range from 7 minutes to 11 minutes.
Okay, I'm going
to. I've only listened to one so far, but there's the first one called Shit Gets Real. And it's literally about so they're working in the sex shop, and then this guy comes in. He comes in one day, doesn't do anything. Comes in the next day, I think, and tries on. I can't remember what he's trying on. I think it's a bra or something, some trousers. But basically, he just shits himself, and then he goes off, and they go into the change room, and they realise what's happened, and then. Apparently, he then goes down to, I think it's M&S or Debenhams or BHS, something like that, and does the same in their locker room.
Which is shits himself.
In their changing room.
Yeah.
And then you know in shops they have the radios, so like you can communicate with other shops
Yeah.
and tell them about like shoplifters and stuff.
Right.
And over the radio it comes out like, he's shit in the trousers or something. And like they're pissing themselves, and then I think the police arrested him, put him in the back of the van, and then went to get statements.
Right.
And then they come back and the guy has shit again and smeared shit all over the van. And then like the girls that work at the sex shop are always like, they always used to say, "Oh, this wouldn't happen at Debenhams," or whatever it is. And it's like, apparently it would. No, I do recommend that one.
I will
There's only
listen to that.
There's only 6 episodes. It'll take you an hour to listen to all of them.
Well, I have a podcast I don't recommend.
What?
To you, to women, I probably might, if they're into it. It's called Daddy Orgasms.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
there's like a ton of these, and it's like he makes them very, very regularly. Like they just keep coming out. But the whole
Is it just him
concept,
moaning?
yeah, it is. The whole
Like
concept
just-
is just him moaning.
Okay, yeah, that's not funny.
That's everything.
Each to their own.
They're like 10 minutes long, and some of them are like 15 minutes long. But if you like it, you like it.
Listen to it.
And I wouldn't shame anyone for wanting to listen to it,
Mm.
because it makes sense. There's also ones that are like specifically quarantine related.
Yeah.
There's one called Daddy's Quarantine Moaning, which is the one I listen to. And
And what's it?
I think it's good.
There's another one I'd recommend. You know the stand-up comedian Ed Gamble?
Heard the name, yeah.
Like he's like a metal fan,
Mhm.
and during quarantine, excuse me, he's done a series of podcasts with like singers and people from metal bands.
Yeah.
It's called Lifers with Ed Gamble. Each episode's only like half an hour long.
I'll check that out.
Yeah,
I feel
but,
like every few months I try and get into metal, like into because I like some Metallica and some Black
I
Sabbath.
say
But then
you like Slipknot.
yeah, I like Slipknot as well. But like, and then I try and get into the try and delve deeper, and I struggle then.
If you don't like it, you don't like it, do you? You know, you can't force yourself to like something. I will like this.
I've always wondered though if you just sit someone in the room and force them to watch something or listen to something, after a while, I wonder if you'd actually start to like it.
Don't know. I don't really know, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just,
Like if we sat someone in the room and forced them to listen to Bants with the Lads, like would they
you will
start to
listen
like
to
it?
this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would they just hate it just as much as they normally would?
Probably hate you for making them listen to it.
I wouldn't be the one doing it. I'd hire someone to do it.
Fair enough.
Third party. I'd get Ramsey to do it.
Oh, I don't think.